Welcome to another Combustion Chamber Live. We are here in one of my favorite cities in the world, Miami, Florida, and we are here at the Ball Harbor Shops Supercar Car Show. And I have to tell you, there are cars that I've only read about, seen in photos and videos, and have never seen in person here today at this show. Like this Lamborghini LM002, also known as the Rambo Lambo. So you know what? Let's flip this camera around and get after it. All right, let's get started with the Lamborghini LM002, also known as the Rambo Lambo. Now, a lot of people think that the Urus, the new SUV, is Lamborghini's first foray into an SUV-type vehicle. That is not the case. It's actually this. And I've read about it. I've seen videos about it. This is my first time seeing one in person. This was brought out by a company called We Are Curated. It's incredibly clean, in great condition, as most Lamborghinis you'll find are. And we come down here, and it's towing a Lamborghini Countach, American spec with that big bumper on the front. That was something I believe that our safety department required at the federal level. So, but once again, in great condition, beautiful car. Not always the most practical, but you don't really buy one of these for that. But definitely a huge, huge, massive vehicle, and powered by a Lamborghini engine. Whereas the Urus down here actually has a highly modified Audi motor in it. Now let's check out the new Urus. This is my first time seeing these face to face. They've been recently getting delivered to customers all over the world. Also, want to remind you, if you like what you see, share it with your friends. Hit that subscribe button and that bell icon for notifications. Definitely love it when y'all share and just get the word out there about what we're doing. So definitely a slick looking vehicle, definitely performance based, cutting edge technology. This was brought out by Prestige Imports here in Miami. Very tinted, can't see in that one. So let's go work our way back up here. And we have something called, and I'm gonna mess up this name badly, so I'm gonna have to look it up on how to pronounce it correctly. This is a Lamborghini JALPA. Alpa? Something. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. I've got to look it up. I've maybe briefly read about this car at some point. When I looked at it, I had to figure out what it is. It took me a few seconds to go, wait a minute. Of course, I love Lamborghini, but this is not one of their more well-known cars. You know, you think Countach, Diablo, Murcielago, the name I can never say right. But somebody, actually, We Are Curated, brought this out here today. So you can see the name back there. So very interesting and nice and kind of bizarre, different for a Lamborghini looking car, but I do like it. Right next to it, we've got a 12-cylinder Diablo VT. Beautiful, beautiful car. Has this hardtop here that will slide back. And you've got yourself a convertible, which I kind of like. I always like hardtop convertible combinations, and the Diablo was pretty well known for one of the reasons for this. So I like it a lot. This is also a manual car. And what you're going to notice out here today, and this is what I like, there's a lot of manual cars. Now this beautiful, beautiful Diablo in this pearl orange, this color pops. Just gorgeous. Hopefully, I get close to it, it'll do the paint a little bit of justice. Kind of dark. It's really a beautiful car. Probably one of my favorite out here today. It is a stick right there, as you can see. And it's offset by that beautiful kind of light cream and black two-tone interior, which goes very, very well with the orange. And I love that it does not have black rims on it. I know that later in automotive manufacturing, you know, everyone went to black wheels as an option, but I love the brush silver wheels on this orange, matched with that two-tone interior. So let's get a 12-cylinder car and check it out. Another Lamborghini Countach. This one's a little older. It doesn't have all the extra body paneling that you saw on the black one back there. By the way, those additional design tweaks that were added over time were actually designed in part by Horacio Pagani. And yes, there are some Paganis here. We're gonna go check those out real soon. Now let's come over here and look at this Aston Martin. Now you might mistake it for a DB5, but this is actually a DB6 Superleggera in what I would call British racing green. I don't know the exact name of it, but a classic British color. Love the car, love the lines on this. You know, the DB5 obviously is very popular, especially in silver, and worth a lot of money, being in the James Bond films. But this is also a great car and a great collector's car, and a car I would love to have. Right next to it, a beautiful classic Ferrari. Now, if some of these cars might seem a little dirty in the video, if that is the case, these cars are very well taken care of, but Miami had a bunch of rain last night, so don't hold it against the companies that brought their cars out here. It's just, it rained all night. I know, I was here. And we'll come down this way, got a classic Maserati here. You don't see too many classic Maseratis anywhere, at least in my experience in Florida. And this is a great looking car. Do I know very much about it? Nope. I just know I like how it looks. Sometimes that's okay. Have a classic Shelby Cobra Mustang GT500 in excellent shape, probably worth a couple of bucks. I'm gonna take a wild guess. And right in front of it, another Shelby, a GT350. What is this, a 1970, I think? No, 71. I'll have to go look up the year. I'm a Camaro guy. And a 1972 and 1973 Dino, or a pair of Dinos, 72 and 73. Beautiful cars designed by Ferrari. Probably one of the best looking cars I've ever built. Probably one of the best looking cars in history. You know, everybody likes Ferrari red, and there's nothing wrong with that. I love the Dino in silver with that tan interior. Now, this car is gorgeous. Just timeless design. This car still looks good to this day. It's one of the best looking cars here. Come over here, Jaguar. Look at that big old nose. These are great cars. So this is a clamshell hood, so it opens up this way. And this is in great condition. I used to be surrounded by Jaguars quite a lot, and I got to see one of these just about every day. So as you can see, in excellent condition. It's an E-Type 4.2 liter. This would be late 60s, I think. Look at this beautiful Ferrari here. The Daytona. Now, if you're a fan of Miami and the classic show Miami Vice, they actually had a convertible Ferrari Daytona on the show, but not for the entire first two seasons. So some shots were a real Daytona, and other shots was a shell on a Corvette chassis. Especially, I believe it's the finale of season 2 where they blow up the Daytona. That's the shell on a Corvette chassis at the time. So it would be what, a C3 or C4 chassis, I think. No, if I'm not mistaken. So no, they did not wreck a real one or blow one up. But this car, I love the convertible from Miami Vice. It had black and tan. This has got red and tan. I love that design. Sort of a fastback-ish design, but just a beautiful looking car. And another gorgeous Jaguars here today. It's a big long nose, clamshell hood, and a nice gorgeous silver. Let me get you a wide shot of that there. And this show is very packed today. You know, like I said, we're here at Ball Harbor in their shopping center. There's lots to see. We've got Porsche, a Moke. I have to say, I have no idea what this is either. Usually I'm pretty knowledgeable. Moke USA. So maybe this is some sort of customized or customizable vehicle, something you order. Never seen one before. I'm gonna have to look them up. So if I see one again, I'll be more informed and be able to give you better information. Beautiful Alfa Romeo. Look at that. That's a good looking car. Really nice classic design. I wish the top was down to get you some interior shots, but this entire car is in just immaculate condition. So let's go over this way. Uh-oh. Because we've got a Porsche, but we have the, if I'm gonna pronounce, I'm gonna butcher this again. It's the Pagani Huayra El Ultimo, owned by Brett David, the head honcho at Prestige Motorsports. So let's go over there real quick as he pulls in. If you want to see this car again, we had it on our Palm Beach Cars and Coffee Combustion Chamber live video. He brought that out up to Palm Beach. Looks like they're trying to find spots for all of these cars. As you can see, there's plenty more on the way. There's a Eleanor a couple cars back. That's also Brett David's. And this show's been going on for a little while this weekend, and new cars are still showing up. Absolutely fantastic cars. What we're going to do is we're going to go check out some other cars, and when that Pagani gets parked, we'll check it out in greater detail. That is the last Huayra they're going to build, if I'm not mistaken, and just like about every Huayra, it's a one of one, but it was designed in conjunction with Horatio Pagani and Brett David, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful AMG Mercedes. Look at that. Get you a better shot there. There we go. And we come here and we've got all of our Porsches here at the show today, or just about all. We got turbos, we got classics. There will also be photos from the show posted to our social media, our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check us out there. So beautiful Porsches, various generations and years. This one is probably my favorite. I love the sort of bubble, I don't know, I just kind of like that classic design. And this one is so clean and in just such immaculate shape. Yeah, it looks like it's got the luggage in the back, which is also in perfect condition. And as you can see, even close up, this car just stands out really well. And we've got classic Porsches, all classic and new and custom ones all along here. Some of them remind me of the Porsches that were in that movie No Man's Land from the 80s. It's about Charlie Sheen stealing cars, Porsches specifically. It's I think if you're a Porsche enthusiast, you probably already know what movie I'm talking about. Very 80s. Creepy Crawly sponsoring this awesome Porsche race car. Come over here. Mercedes-Benz Ferrari Testarossa. Such a great car. I love this one. Also, once again, this car, famous in its own right just for being what it is, but was on Miami Vice. It had the white one with just the one side mirror. This has two. Seasons 3 and 4. But these are, I mean, the car just still stands out and holds up so well from a design perspective. Classic Mercedes-Benz, and another one in green. It's a very clean car. And we come down this way. Absolutely beautiful classic Jaguar. I mean, really, really stunning. Really clean. Really beautiful. the big white walls and everything. I just love these cars. I love the classics so much. Big sweeping lines, the round fenders, the leaper. Love it. And another one with the top down. Like I said, the arch right there, that sweeping line that carries all the way back to the rear like that. I think that's beautiful. I think this car is gorgeous. It's hard for me to pick which is my favorite car here today because I love the new stuff just as much as anybody else, but I love the classics. A Pantera. Don't see too many of these. And this one, I assume this is an aftermarket wide body kit. It's in metallic purple, or a pearl kind of purple, dark, with a off-white or cream colored interior. Pretty neat looking. Doors open. I don't think they want me to jump in though. Dodge Viper GTS R, a great car. We've had a Dodge Viper on our show. And if this is your first time into a combustion chamber and you're learning just through the combustion chamber live videos, go back through our channel, check out the professionally shot episodes where we take an individual, their car, we tell the story behind it, and I think you'll really like what we have. And as I see cars that are similar to what we've had on the show, I'll go through and say, hey, this is like what we had on our show. Ford GT, and the new Ford GT right here in white with the EcoBoost motor. Now here's a real gem. Once again, brought out by We Are Curated. Jaguar XJ220. Really, really great looking car. Now they're putting the Eleanor into place. So it's really crowded here. We're going to try to make our way through. Look at this classic Ferrari. Let me get around here so I can get you better shots. Like I said, this is a great show, but very crowded. Look at that. Beautiful. There's a better shot of the XJ220. This is only the second time I've seen one of these cars. I saw one that I guess could best be described as maroon, and then this silver one right here. Beautiful, beautiful car. I had a Matchbox car, one of these. I didn't think it was a real car. It looks like a Hot Wheels car to me. We're coming around here. Porsche Carrera GT. Definitely a driver's car. Completely driver focused, experience focused. I'd be a little nervous to drive this one, actually. But very, like every car here, in absolute great shape. And one of my favorite cars ever in history. Get you a good shot of it. Revving up the Eleanor there. The Lamborghini Miura. Very cool, great sounding car. And we will check that out in a little bit more detail. But yeah, here's the Lamborghini Miura S. It's one of my favorite cars, guys. I've always loved it. This is my first time actually getting to see one face to face. Come around like this. Really, really slick car. Probably one of my favorites out. I say that with every car right now. Of course, manual, but not a big shocker given the years that these cars were made. If I'm not mistaken, this is all factory. Get you a better wide shot of this car here. Brought out by Curated. There's their sign there. So let's go check out a Bugatti. Check out this Bugatti Veyron. Such a nice car. Once again, a car that you don't see every day, that you only see at kind of your most exotic high-end shows. Red with a black interior. Saw this one pull up. Watchcraft collection, unique piece. Well, the car is certainly unique. I don't know. There's a few vehicles with that on there, so I don't know if this is a company, some sort of sponsorship, not sure what. With the wing deployed, it actually came in with the wing down, then deployed it once it was parking, just to kind of show that off. A W16 between 16-cylinder motor, massive engine. Puts out, I think, 1,000 or 1,200 horsepower. And I believe it's got 4 turbos on it as well. Really nice. I've yet to get one of these on the show, but we should. A Ferrari 488 race car. Pretty wicked looking. I'm going to take a wild guess they probably trailered this here. I think on some of the streets here in Miami, this front end wouldn't fare too well. And we're going to go down this way. And check out another Ferrari race car. Pretty nice. Very cool. Lamborghini Countach in a beautiful metallic or pearl red. Beautiful looking car. We didn't get to check these out earlier, so let's check them out now. Another beautiful example of a Diablo. Now you can tell that over the course of the production run, the front end's changed for various reasons. Here's another one with a very different looking front end. And this one's open. Let's take a look at the interior here. With a stick shift.
Oh, okay.
Super clean interior. It looks like it's pretty easy to get in and out of. Engine here in the back with the firing order actually labeled right there on the engine, which is pretty cool. Another black Countach with the extra design, some of that by Horatio Pagani, and a Lamborghini Gallardo. Now this looks very different than some of the Gallardos you've probably seen. It's my understanding that this is a rare production version of this car. I believe it was the final year of the Gallardo and the 50th anniversary of Lamborghini. You have the 50th badge there. And when they produced this car, they produced it with a stick. One of the last ones to come with it. I have never seen a Lamborghini, a late model one with a stick. So it does have the 10-cylinder engine, 560 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and unique design on the front and rear. As you can see, it does not look like your standard Gallardo. Now, I don't know if this is, I said this is the final year. I hope that I'm right about that, but this is definitely a unique car for the 50th anniversary. All right. Who wants to see some Pagani? I do. So we come down here, and like I said, every Pagani is unique in its own right. This is a great example of a acquirer. They're all great examples here today. Beautiful looking car. Beautiful metallic red paint with some exposed carbon accents. And the two that are parked here with the doors open, these are both from Prestige Imports. I don't know if all of these are from Prestige, but if you can see right there, look at the stunning interior on this one. There's no detail that is left undone. And Horatio Pagani is just a master designer, a master builder. These cars are, they're nice. I get a little tongue-tied when I'm around. But if we come right down here, we've got the Beautiful with the light blue, the silver, and the exposed carbon fiber. Great, great looking car. And I'm going to give you an example. The one that's got Prestige on there, obviously, but that's the exposed carbon fiber. And these are part of the active aero system that will deploy as necessary, as well as the active aero on the back that you can see there in the up fixed position. This is a little different though. It has a fixed wing, but it does have active aero throughout the vehicle as well. But this is a very unique spec with that white and blue leather interior. A gorgeous car all around. The rear view mirrors are actually meant to emulate women's eyes. That's why they have that design, that shape to it. But yes, one of my favorite cars here today. Like I said, keep saying it, but I like seeing this car because I think it's one of the best spec Paganis I've ever seen. Beautiful car. We come over here and another gorgeous example from Prestige of a Pagani Huayra. All completely exposed carbon fiber in a two-tone dark gray and a light gray. Right there, you can see the Italian colors on the rear view mirror. Great car. It's hard to get back and get a full shot, but that's okay. Like I said, there will be pictures of these cars online on our social media, so you get a little bit better vantage points, and check that out. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that's where we'll be uploading them to. And right here, a Pagani Zonda. First time seeing a Zonda. I've seen a few Huayras in my time, and I love them, but I've never seen a Zonda before. And, you know, I mean, what else can you say about Pagani that hasn't been said? Bespoke, detail-oriented, like no other car manufacturer ever. One hell of a car. Just absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Come over here, we've got a whole row of Porsches GT2 RS. Fantastic. Come down here, another beautiful Porsche GT3 RS. And let's come around this way.
Wait, what about John? Where's John? John's not there. John didn't go. I called John.
A John Deere colored Porsche. I'm just kidding, it's a joke. The green and the yellows made me think about that. But this is actually a great looking car. I love the color combination. The green and yellow works really well. And then there's that unmistakable bright neon green. Actually looks really nice. Great looking car. Great looking car. You can hear some people speeding up and down the street here. Let's go over here. Let's check out this Ferrari GTO. One of my favorite Ferrari body designs. Just like, I think it's big and kind of bold and aggressive, and I like that. A Ferrari 512. Is this a 512 again? Let's check. Or I could be completely wrong. 512 TR. Okay. I was close, but you know, not close enough. But very much, you know, this is a Testarossa body style, like we saw over there, in a really gorgeous yellow, and right next to it another in your classic Ferrari red. A convertible Ferrari F355. Another movie reference, they destroyed a yellow one of these in The Rock. I don't know if it was a real one or some sort of kit or replica they were able to manufacture for the film, but gorgeous, probably one of the coolest cars of the 90s, definitely. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, share it with your friends, and please hit that bell icon. Otherwise you won't get notifications when these go live, and I really want you all to get those notifications. A good looking 488 GTB with the yellow, the black hood. She's got a twin turbo motor, if I'm not mistaken. And we come down this way, and we have a Ferrari California, which You can see me driving one of these in another video. Love the California. Convertible and hardtop in one car. Like I said, when I commented on one of the Diablos previously, I love that the cars that have that ability. And this car is fantastic. I've driven it 2 or 3 times now. Not this particular one, a silver one. That's in one of our CC lives you can check out. A 488 Spider with this dark gray metallic with a really wicked yellow interior. I love that, actually. I love it a lot. I think it's great. And this is, once again, the hardtop that will fold right to the back, like the one next to it. Ooh, look at that Maserati that just pulled in. Very nice. We'll go check that out in just a second once they get it parked. Beautiful blue with red interior 488 Spider. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue. A 458 Speciale. I get tongue-tied, y'all. 458 Speciale. I'm going to butcher that every time I say it. Great looking car. Bit more in the performance department than a regular 458 Italia. Has just straight carbon fiber doors. Well, they all have carbon fiber, this and that, but if you look at the paneling, even the older ones are a little bit different. I believe this is an F430 Scuderia. Very nice. A 458 Italia. Yep, F430 Scuderia.
That's my car. Go ahead.
Oh, well, it's very beautiful, sir. Very beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, the car.
Owners are very friendly here today. As we check out their cars, we get up close to them. Don't touch them, though. 458 Spider. We've had one of these on our show. It was a hardtop. Loved it. Here is a Lamborghini Gallardo convertible. Ooh, wow. An F12 TDF just pulled in. We'll check that out in just a second. So, gorgeous Gallardo. Right next to it, a convertible Huracan 610-4. Great looking car. Right next to it is one of my favorite cars that I've ever driven. Not this particular one, but we had a green one on our show. This is a Lamborghini Huracan Performante with the ALA or ALA system, active aero components. Fantastic car. I'm going to link to it below, as well as the photos and everything else I talk about, so you can check it out. Really, really love this car. If you want to see this car in motion with the active aero components articulating like they do, we actually attached cameras to the front of the car down so you can see the vents in the front articulate. Got to drive it, had a great time doing it. Truly one of my favorite cars that I've ever driven. Right next to it, we've got a Huracan with the kind of looks like it's an airplane. You know, it's got the stripes and the badging on the side, the L63. Of course, 63 being the first year of Lamborghini, the motor car company, not the tractor company. They were already building tractors. And I believe this is called the Avio package. So it has sort of a, how would I put it? Sort of an aero feel to it, like a jet. So you've got the L63 there. And it has this matte green, almost military green color. I actually really like it. This is the rear wheel drive Huracan. This is not the all wheel drive. I believe it's 580 horsepower. Still a hell of a car though. Still definitely worth getting. The Urus. All right, second one we've seen today. These are getting delivered to customers finally. Not that there was any great delay or anything, but they're being delivered all over the world to customers. They seem to be very happy with them. Another Porsche. These guys are out in force today. Very interesting spec on this one. A sort of a light gray with carbon fiber accents, gold wheels, neon green calipers. Pretty interesting. A matte pearl white Lamborghini Huracan. This is the 610-4, so this is the all-wheel drive. Great looking car. We whip around here. We've got a car with Voodoo 2 written on it. This is the Dodge Viper. I believe this would be the GTS. And it's my understanding that this one is a GTS. The spoiler is what comes with it. Definitely has aftermarket rims, some red accents, some graphics on it that don't come from the factory, to the best of my knowledge. Great looking car. Right next to it, a first-gen Audi R8 V10 powered car. You can get these with an 8-cylinder. That is an option. A McLaren 720S. I love these cars. Got to film one of these when they first came out in one of our professionally shot episodes. Really cool.
Bye, Arch car. Super light. 750.
Pretty wild. Get a wider shot of this McLaren 650S. Really nice. And like I said, the Porsche guys are out here just in big numbers today. They're very popular here in Miami. Okay, as promised, guys, let's go hunt down those other cars that pulled in that I said we'd check out. Here we do have some imports here. We got a GTR. I have to tell you, I don't know a whole lot about the imports scene, but I did know something about something. And the Maserati that pulled in, let's check that out. I believe this is also from Prestige Imports, but I could be mistaken about that. Get you a better shot of the car. Great looking car.
But that must have been on when they delivered.
And that orange is something else. We have a couple more guys showing up here. We've got a Gallardo and a Huracan Performante Spider and a Huracan 610-4 in neon green. So this show's been going on for a while today, but more and more people keep showing up. Here's a Ferrari F12 TDF. Very aggressive car. Engine is in the front, but it is considered a midship design as it is behind the axle. We'll get you a wide shot of this car so you can take it all in. Really slick, very nice aggressive process. Very cool. And you can definitely check out that Maserati in the background as well. So lots of great, brilliant design cars, very unique cars, one-off specs, one-of-a-kind cars out here today. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon for notifications. Thumbs up, share with your friends, man. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. Photos will be going there. But a lot of beautiful, beautiful vehicles to see here today. And let's just take one more long, beautiful look at a beautiful Pyro, as if there's any that are bad looking. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to this Combustion Chamber Live here in beautiful Miami with more beautiful, rare, one-off exotics than I've ever seen in my life. This has been a definite treat for me. I hope that it's been a treat for you as well. I want to encourage y'all to follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter for photos from this event. Check out some of the links below to other episodes that I referenced during this live stream. If you want to help us out, check us out on Patreon. And please subscribe, hit that bell icon for instant notifications, that thumbs up, and it goes such a long way when you share it with your friends. So I want to thank all of you for watching today. I say it all the time, but it needs repeating. Without y'all, we don't have a show. So thank you for watching today.